In this video, I'm looking at topic 8, practice questions number 1 through 3. So this is just calculating ratios. Again, you can read the text on your own for the topic, but looking at some practice questions. So number 1, we have 4 baseball teams made the playoffs, 20 teams did not, and we want to write a ratio. But you want to read the words. So when you see write the ratio, you want to start paying close attention to the ratio of what? Teams making the playoffs to the total number of teams. So I go back and look at my information. Teams making the playoffs. It says 4 baseball teams made the playoffs. So that is 4. Where the word two is where the two, which is going to be the division. Total number of teams. It says 20 teams did not make the playoffs. So the total number of teams is the 4 that made the playoffs plus the 20 that did not. So 24. So this is 4 to 24 in fraction form, 4 over 24, which simplifies to 1/6. So in a sentence using the reduced fraction form, we would say, we could say something like, because in this case, the 4 teams that made the playoffs are a smaller part within the 24 that total, then we do that type of sentence where we're saying this is 1/6 of the whole. So 1/6 of all teams made the playoffs, or maybe something like the teams in the playoffs represent 1/6 of all teams. Again, the key information is that we're looking at 1/6 of all the teams being those in the playoffs in some form. Then number 2, we're looking at in May 2019, 25 of the 100 U.S. senators were women. And then we want the ratio of female senators to male senators. So I look back, I have 25 of the senators were women. And then I don't have any information about the male senator other than I know there's 100 total, 25 are women. So we have to assume the rest. So 100 minus 25 leaves 75 that are male. So 25 to 75, reducing that fraction. 25 over 75 reduces to 1/3. But this 1/3 we're not going to treat as like 1/3 of something. We're going to treat it, this is 2 separate groups. So the 1 and the 3 represent 2 separate things. The 25 was female, 75 male. So the 1 is female, 3 male. So essentially, if we divided the Senate into smaller groups that had equal representation of male and female, the same as in the whole Senate, you might have groups with 1 female for every 3 male senators. So in a sentence, we might say there is 1 female senator for every 3 male senators, or maybe for each female senators. We don't necessarily have to write the 1. The word every or each implies 1. For each female senator, there are 3 male senators. So something like that. And then number 3, we have a party sub that's 2 feet long versus a family sub that's 18 inches. If we want the ratio of, again, the family sub to the party sub lengths, Then the family sub, 18 inches to the party sub, 2 feet. I have to include those units. This is not an 18 to 2 ratio. So this is a case where we have the same type of units. We are doing a ratio of the lengths of these subs. We're not doing a ratio of those numbers. So I need to convert and so you could do 18 inches divided by 12 inches per foot would give, this is 1.5 feet. Or you could do 2 feet times 12 inches per foot and get, this is 2 feet is 24 inches. So I could either do this as 18 inches to 24 inches. 18 over 24 is 3/4. Or you could do 1.5 feet to 2 feet. But the key is those units have to match each other. 1.5 over 2 is also 3/4. So either way, the ratio is 3/4.